What's up, everybody? Welcome in for some more Noita. So we're going to keep going with the legs run from last time. I'm still upset about the legs, but there are a lot of other things going really well in this run. So we're going to try our damnedest to actually keep it going, take it far, learn some stuff from it, overcome the challenges, so on and so forth. Last time I said I was going to be really careful, and I kind of wasn't. I kept trying to be, but I still was just reading chat and goofing off and stuff, and watching the footage. I see it, trust me. So, I love you guys. Thank you for being here, but I am going to really dial in today. I'll probably miss a bunch of messages and stuff, but once again, thank you for being here for real, keeping the stream alive, giving me, you know, something to do and people to hang out with and everything. I really, really appreciate it. So, if I miss your messages, I'm sorry. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for participating. Let's get a W, you know? Cookie for hypothetical leg removal. Bon, I appreciate it, but let me suffer for a little bit. Let me suffer for a little bit. I need to remember what's going on. I need to remember what's going on in here with our actual run. We just made Ping Pong Loomy. Right, at the end of last time, we had just successfully made Ping Pong Loomy, and we did a bunch of fuckery with, like, going and getting different wands to find the right one to do it with and stuff. And this is our damage wand, which does insane damage. We also have the shield on it, which the shield has proven to be very, very good. What does Chaotic Path do? Thinking about it, what does Chaotic Path do? I wonder if this has any good stuff. Are you worth risking 630? Yeah. It speeds up a projectile. It speeds up a projectile. That could be good at some point. Obviously, Chaotic is weird. How much time into this run? Like 3-4 hours? 3-4 hours, Trippy? Something like that. Now, what floor is directly above us here? We jetpack with either of our wands, by the way. Jungle's up here. We have not gone down into Vault yet. I had talked about possibly not taking that heal. Why was I thinking about possibly not taking that heal? Because rather than going down to Vault right now, I could go back up. We could try to head to Dark Cave. We could try to pick up more orbs. We could go down to Wand Mart. We could just choose to not continue down right now, which could be a decent idea. There's plenty of stuff to explore up. We could accumulate more power, despite the fact that we're pretty strong now as it is. We have a lot of decent stuff, but there's still a ways to go, realistically. I mean, we have infinite digging. We need some kind of healing. I got good digging. Yeah, I think I often get sucked into a mindset of if I can go down and get more perks, that should be my #1 prerogative. But we already have some good perks, and we could accumulate some other power, you know, topside that's gonna help us maybe be in a little less danger when trying to get those last couple perks downstairs. Plus, I still want to check for, and once again, please, please, please do not tell me, but I really am excited to get back to a parallel world and check for whether or not we can get more perks over there. Because I feel like that is the single biggest, you know, kind of power scaling thing we could unlock. Is the ability to just get more and more perks, to not be limited to, like, the 7 we get or whatever. Would make a giant difference. Classic Crunch, always looking to go down. I think love is about variety, baby. Welcome in, Apple Saucy, by the way. But yeah, as long as your partner's into it, you should be going downtown, by the way. It's a good time for everybody. Okay. Let's just keep going up here. We didn't buy any wands. They're probably dog, but let's look at them. Call it Wand Mart to confuse people even more for fun. Yeah, these wands are dog. Yeah, the decent knockback to counter the legs is the only thing saving this run. We can jetpack like a motherfucker. Also, hey. You have a tiny bit of teleportation. Now we can actually dig out some teleportation juice. Before we were using Black Hole, which isn't precise enough. Ping Pong Loomy is precise enough to dig out some teleport juice. So we can go ahead and slurp that shit up like it's a Danimal's Go-Gurt, you know what I'm saying? And then, next floor up from here is... Oh, what the fuck is in there? Next floor up from here is Hisi Base, which is where we can use the teleport juice to go through that portal and maybe find some good spells. Though, for what it's worth, our healing options are going to be a little bit more limited this run because we took concentrated spells. So Healing Bolt is going to be very, very bad. Healing Bolt's going to be very, very bad. Also, chat, one thing I want to put on the record here that had occurred to me thinking about the game outside of it, but had not come up since we'd had the option. And then I saw, I was talking to Wash in his stream the other day, and I saw it done, I'd been thinking about the combination. This came from watching back the High Alchemist run as Bird and I were editing it down for the edited version. I noticed that we had both Healing Bolt and Piercing. And I thought it's a fucking sea mine, by the way, yeah. I thought, what happens if you put Piercing on a Healing Bolt? What happens if you put Piercing on a Healing Bolt? You could probably heal yourself several times with it. And then, when I was in Wash's stream, he had those things, and he was like, I don't want to spoil you, you know, or whatever. And I was like, oh no, I've thought about that combo, do it. I want to see how it goes. And he did, and it was insanely strong. So, that raises Piercing a lot in my mind, just in general. Although, we are not going to be able to use it on this run, most likely. Because of concentrated spells or whatever. Though maybe Piercing does subtract damage by 15. So maybe because of that. Can I still slurp you? Like a Danimal's Gogurt? Maybe because Piercing subtracts the damage, that'll counter concentrated spells enough, but I'm worried about it. Oh, I'm not making it past this. Oop, shit, wrong one. Oop, I got my head full up in the teleportation. I guess that means we can get up there, though. We can actually get too close now, maybe. All right, slurp it. Slurp it like a Gogurt. Yet. Damn it, chat. Interesting how shooting makes these spells flash. You see that? And maybe a side pull. Yeah, that's a decent idea. I just feel like, well, we did slurp it. The mine being in there is a problem. Normally you take a spider outside, but I might be too freaked out if it had human legs. That's fine by me. I kill spiders with spider legs. We've talked about this a bunch. Chat doesn't agree that I think if a spider or a scary bug, you know, comes in my personal space, it has chosen to die. That's just the way of the world. If you're gonna stay up in the corner and kill mosquitoes and shit, that's fine. How did we get so fucking little of that? Okay, whatever. I see you. God, our digging's kind of annoying, though. It is a lot of blood. Unfortunately, we're not a vampire. Scary bug. Bugs are tiny. You coward? Yeah. I mean, enough people are scared of bugs, though, that we clearly have some kind of evolutionary fear of them, which is good, right? Because, like, some can be dangerous. You know, so there's some sense in it. Don't act like, oh, yeah, you shouldn't be scared of that scorpion, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're dangerous. We're scared of them because we should be. Leg sucks? Yeah, leg sucks wicked bad. I didn't want this. Go up when we're eating them. Do you have scorpions in New England? Yeah. People keep them as pets, and then some of them release them into the wild to terrorize the populace. Yan. The big problem. Scorpion farming is a big problem in the Boston area, all right? It's killing thousands every year. Honestly, we can play really slow and careful by just shooting Lumi in this direction. Gotta take legs once for progress. I didn't even mean to take it. I've gotten it before. I've gotten it before by accident. I had picked up the legs. It was just once, and I feel like I died shortly after or something. People do that with gators where I live. Do they really? That's crazy. They die in the wild in the winter? Oh, that's sad. Okay. Do we have teleport juice here, or do we need to go over to another HM? That's teleport juice. I see. There's crunch sign here. Yeah, we've taken this legs. We've taken hentai legs. This is how we just don't risk anything. This is how we just don't risk anything in the direction we're about to go. Ooh, ping pong's interesting in the water, huh? I see you fuckers. I know your cummy ways. All right. Now let's tunnel. Are scorpions tasty? I got no idea, maybe. I'm sure people eat them, right? The wand, good question. I guess it could be good. Not really. The triple's okay, but... The gun and gooners. Oh, you said the commie ways. No. I would say I'm rather, you know, communist positive these days. Communism's not looking so bad over here, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck off and die. Okay, you can also flee. That works too. The sucker with a scorpion in it, you can get at a zoo. It didn't taste anything but sour apple. Interesting. Go. It's terribly slow. If we could get no more... Well, actually, no. We need recoil, because that's also how we're flying. Got any healing in this run? No, sir. Not yet. I, like, can't dig. God, that's annoying, dude. All right, I got to make, like, a little spot to hit my head against. Hey, what's up, Spencer? Welcome in. And then I'm gonna drown. Dude, this is ass. This is ass. Do I have any wands with sparks them or anything? No, I don't really have a way to drain this water otherwise. Just go to another one, maybe? I can make a U-bend, but we don't need to make another fucking U-bend. This is the best golf we got. 420, by the way, chat. Blazer die. Scorpions and tarantulas don't really taste of anything. It's about crunchy texture, which at that point just eat something less repulsive. Yeah. Oh my god, why? Toxic ice, that's interesting. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up, Shim? Welcome in, dude. Are you winning? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. Not a great run. I mean, it is a good run. It is a good run, but it's just tough, too. I'm the hamburger man. Welcome in. Okay, here's one where we can just dig, bro. Ooh, yeah, slightly worse pit. I have some really good perks right now, but I also have legs, which is maybe one of the worst perks. You know, life's full of its funny little ups and downs. Alright, do we have like a little nook to hang against here? Make a little tunnel. What's up, Bubbles? Welcome in. If you get tired of the legs, you should go out on your own terms, trying something you wanted to try, but needed a bit of power to do it. Yeah, like Squidward. Like Squidward, this run has now accumulated a degree of power where I don't really want to throw it away. I want to try to, you know, Darkest Dungeon this shit. I want to try to make the best of the bad situation. We can work around it. It is annoying. It is annoying, but we can work around it. Definitely on the top 3 on the bad perks list. Yeah, I mean, I would take this over no tinkering. Where the fuck is this eyeball? I feel like it's like here. What's the main goal for the run? Genuinely just get strong like every other run right now and then get back to parallel worlds. Get strong, get back to parallel worlds. Right now, short-term goals are get some teleportation juice and get the portal at the eyeball hourglass thing. And check out what's there. And then it is crawl back up to the surface, collecting orbs along the way, and get down to Wand Mart. Get down to Wand Mart and try and see if we could upgrade our wands a little bit. And I mean, as it is right now, we have decent wands too, so we're not hurting that bad, but could be better. We also need telly still, yeah, which is why going through the portal I think is a good idea, because we're missing, like, you know, any kind of healing, we're missing any kind of telly. We have things that could be really great for us. When did you discover Parallel Worlds and did it blow your mind? It was a little while back now. It was maybe like a month ago. And yes, it blew my mind, of course. I was expecting there, I will say, my mind was maybe a little less blown than some people. Like, it was still crazy. It was still crazy, but chat has been so consistent on being insanely insistent that I have not seen even the tiniest drop in the puddle that comprises the pool that is the ocean that is Noita. So, I was looking for that kind of thing. I was expecting something dramatic and scope expanding. And something like the world repeating, because I'd already found that it was repeating up and down. So repeating left and right as well sort of just made sense to me. You know, since we'd already found the up and down portion of it. So I wasn't necessarily expecting 100% that. But I had, like, I think my expectations were maybe a little different than someone who just truly had no idea, if that makes sense. Oh, tit! Definitely opens up the games a lot. But it's very difficult. It's not like it's easy to just get there. You know, I feel like that's one thing too. A lot of folks have been like, yeah, you gotta just go back. And it's like, I know. I know, it's hard. It takes quite a lot of stuff and setup. And I'm sure, don't get me wrong, the better I get at the game, the more I'll be able to just kind of set it up less expensively, you know, and quicker and stuff. But they go pretty out of their way to make it very difficult to get there. Leah, your store's gonna be closed tomorrow? Let's fucking go! You would have been off anyways, but still. Well, when you discovered Parallel Worlds, you were a mile underground, screen full of EDR. West Desert, whatever, not the most flashy. Yeah, it was not the most flashy way to discover it at all. Need at least 3 really rare and important factors to get to Parallel Worlds. Yeah, you need extremely good digging, you need ambrosia or insane healing. You need ambrosia or insane healing, and you need... I guess that's kind of it. Unlimited digging, and insane healing or ambrosia. Pog at a location banner? I mean, I still did Pog as far as I remember, because it is sick. Don't get me wrong, I was stoked about it. I think just... Once again, it's the mere fact that I had already determined the game completely just loops endlessly up and down. Or just high, yeah, or high enough HP, I get. It'd be really high. We just deal with this. No, we can find another one. The legs are terribly body horror, Leah. Yeah, they're awful. There are more ways to do it than what you listed? Sure, yeah. That's probably not the only way. I'm sure that's not the only way. Check the vid? Definitely check the vid. I think Guardvar, the VOD on the VOD channel, it's called, like, this changes everything or something. It's some shit like that. Puff is a leg guy? No, I'm a noted tit guy, Roadwolf, and you know this. Frankly, it's silly that you should, you know, say anything else. By the way, can we just get some more juice right over here? Still catching up with the last few VODs, the most exciting, and then I'll watch the edit videos. Hell yeah, Bubbles, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, if it were me, if I were a Crunchpuff viewer, chat, I would be a VOD Andy, but I know that everyone's not like that, so obviously that's why we're trying to push into some edited content and such. All right. Keep going. I just don't want to accidentally pierce into the eyeball, but I guess we won't. It's not going that far beyond where I am. But I think there should be another one to the side over here. Because they just repeat, like, all the way along the bottom of the floor, I think. Legs are doing okay here. I was a bot, Andy, but I decided to give actually watching the streams a shot. You're not the only streamer I actually go out of my way to watch every stream of a game I like. Let's go, Licorice. That means so much. Thank you, for real. Every surgeon's or I'm usually bot, Andy, but I'm glad to catch your streams live when possible. And the edited videos you posted are really good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Huge thank you to our editor, Bird, for putting those together. You know, they haven't reached too far yet because Noita's a niche game, but we're just going to keep at it, you know? We're just going to keep at it. I was a little bummed the last one, W Burger Editor, yeah. The last one I was genuinely, there it is. I was genuinely a little surprised because it did way better stats than the previous video, but YouTube just pushed it way less. But like sometimes, man, the algorithm does just fuck you. Yeah, I see it now, Gardvar. I think we do need more than just a single eye's worth of this stuff to get into the portal. There's another reason we should take bottles of teleportation more seriously, or like pools of it, you know? Always merciful comparison, but such is the price of Noita, yeah. Mod where all it does is just makes you a buxom Mina? I'm sure there is. There are gooners in every game. Yeah, the streamer lights hurt. Heli pool location in relation to other landmarks? Sure, Apple Saucy. I feel like I kind of get it already, but go for it. Blurping it? Yeah, the YouTube algorithm can be crazy sometimes, but it is what it is. So it goes. Okay, take me back down to easy base now. Yeah, that was a good sip. That's enough. Never heard of the term buxom? Yeah, it generally just means like boobalicious. Voluptuous. They were directly under the portals from the floors above. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I was just trying to get at them in easy ways, you know? Ways where I could make sure I didn't accidentally, like, tunnel down into them and stuff. Because they're what make the portals work. Love the new thing regarding teleportation. I always consider it super valuable. Yeah. It does seem good. I'm not taking Holy Hand Grenade. Fuck you, chat. Okay, just checking. Yeah, no, I appreciate the help either way. Sometimes I also have to be a little actually, chat. You guys get to be actually all the time. Every once in a while, I get to be a little actually, you know? Actually, I already knew that, chat. Now that you have digging, are you going to dig out of the eye place or wait until you have BH digging? That's a good question. I guess we could dig out of the eye place. Let's take a peek at what we got here, though. More regular Lumi, not Lumi timer. That's huge. Moo is like the shittiest one. Reduced recharge time is very, very nice. I literally had exactly enough. Chaos Larpa's interesting. Critical Plus. These are good spells, dude. These are very good spells. Shit, I can't tinker. What do we drop? I don't think I need this many black holes, chat. I also don't need this many digging blasts. We can always come back here. This portal doesn't go away. This portal doesn't go away. Leave some crap. I'm leaving Hook Spell. I'm gonna take Chaos Larpa. Not gonna take Water to Poison. I'll take Critical Plus. We're gonna take Lumi for sure. We'll take Moo because it's a Greek spell, but it's like the worst one. Now we need to get rid of one more thing. We can drop a black hole. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Sister of the Sea. Bro uses Zeta and says Moo is the worst one. I found a pretty decent use for Zeta that one time. You can look at me, you can see my tits all covered in shit, and you can say that guy probably doesn't know what he's doing, but did I or did I not one time make a wand that healed me infinitely using Zeta, the very spell that you just shat on? BH like health, you only need one. I kind of agree with that, yeah. All right, do we want to dig out of here? Direction you gonna dig? Northeast, south, or west? I don't know. I don't know if I should dig out of here. Digging out of here leads to unknown stuff, and I'm low health. And I guess we could try to go slow and steady. Crunch spent the entirety of his loadout to specifically utilize Zeta and calls it good. It was infinite healing! It was infinite healing! It was literally infinite healing! Yeah, grab heart and come back might be smarter. Headed Darkade, you even have light? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, right here. It's on my attacking wand, so maybe not the absolute best, but it's functional. We did it quite effectively. Moo is really good, but I don't think you found the really good uses for it yet. I'll find some good uses for it. It's not like I can make infinite spells with this. You should definitely experiment with the Greek letters. Nope. Not gonna do that. This game's about not experimenting with the spells. My intention was to never learn any more about anything in the game and to only operate with the information I have right now. I think that's how you're supposed to play games. This game is about conforming into a sheep and dying like everyone else. Do a greed run? We might do a greed run at some point. It was unfortunately spoiled that toxic immunity prevents the greed run from doing anything, so... Greed run tip, is that the tip you were going to give me? Generally, Spencer, in general, I appreciate cookies and help, but I'm not going to take cookies for stuff that we're not doing right now. So, like, you're trying to give me a cookie for a greed run? We're not doing a greed run. Stop experimenting and just do 1,000 call me run. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna keep digging until we maybe see anything. I feel like we're just gonna reach some cursed rock at some point. Give Call Me the runs. Tip to make cookies? Go ahead, BP. Brown butter. Y'all are racist against butter? Gotta caramelize them milk fats? What does brown butter even mean, chat? Freeze the dough. I've eaten so much cookie dough in my life, chat. My family, we used to like making cookies with some regularity. It was a common family activity while watching American Idol on Wednesday nights. Not every week, but some weeks we would make cookies, and it was always a big deal. And we would get the tub of cookie dough. Literally a tub. So, you know, this is not like you make cookies with it once. It's like you're making cookies several times with it. And throughout the week, pretty much everyone from the family would be going down and sneaking spoonfuls of cookie dough out of the cookie dough tub. Eat the butter in a pot until it's brown. Put the butter in a pan, heat it up until it's brown. Melt it, heat it until it's brown. Yeah, everybody was there. Yeah, ate a shitload of cookie dough raw. Sounds American? Yeah. I'm disappointed about the tub instead of scratch. Once again, American. We don't create things, we just replicate them poorly. Like England and capitalism. Oh, Dole mixing up yesterday was great. They're so good. Oh yeah, Deegan, I forgot you were baking shit. I always brown the butter when making roux. Smells so good. Hell yeah. American's the only place where eating something raw tastes better than cooked. American, and I make them from scratch? Well, yeah, you're clearly more, you know, artistic. Oop! Ha! Ha! It's in this world, chat. It's in this world. So you can dig there without the portal. You don't need the portal to get there. If you have digging, you can get there. You just have to fucking remember where it is, which is not easy to do at all. Which is not easy to do at all. But look, we're back here. Yeah, exactly. Digging is a substitute for that toilet paper. This is... I thought it might be taking us to a parallel world or something. But no, it's literally just here. We gotta add that to the map. We gotta add that to the map later to remember that. Because that also means we could go other ways from it. If we go directly down from it, I bet you we would eventually hit Lukey Lair. You also have to not miss, which is not easy. Yeah. Because it's probably a huge chunk of space and it's just in there somewhere. It's just in there somewhere. I kind of want to go back down there, but I guess we don't really need to. Yeah, now you don't need to milk portal juice. I mean, it's still kind of an easier way to do it. This was the run with the meditation cube, I think. Nah, Blue, I'm okay. I don't want to know which direction to dig. This is enough. This is enough knowledge that I don't need any extra. Triangulate the eye. It seems like it's basically just down and left from the edge of that stage, but the exact angle of down and left is not easy. Like Yan said, it'd be very easy to miss, you know? What I'm curious about is my understanding of the geography of the map is so we are down and to the left from floor 3. So if we go straight down from here, I believe we should miss Hisi entirely, but we should hit Lukey Lair. We should hit Lukey Lair. So let's just give that thought its time in the sun. Is this going to be any faster? I guess I could have tinkered right there while I was back home. We'll save that. Let's indulge the digging for right now. Come on, free me. Okay. Mostly just try to go straight down from here. We can serpentine a little bit. Big maxing stream. I mean, this is how you discover stuff in Noita. You know what I'm saying? Like it or hate it, this is how you discover stuff in Noita. Like, so much of Noita I've discovered just by digging through a shitload of dense rock. Perfect if you dig for the next 27 minutes. Makes sense that the angle is hard for Crunch when he couldn't even get a 23 degrees in the dulls. That's true. I am an idiot. This is basically Minecraft 2. Wasn't that like one of the original thoughts for Noita? We going discovering with no health. I know, we are kind of low. But I'm not sweating it that hard, I'm not gonna lie to you, because we can just turn back very easily when we see anything. I just got a notification on my phone titled, "Is masturbating while in a relationship cheating? Let's discuss it." I think that is something you need to settle between you and your partner. That said, it would be a 100% compatibility issue for me and a deal breaker if I was with somebody who said that you cannot masturbate. If their opinion was that is cheating, that's sure. That's your call if you want to live your life that way. Not compatible with me, brother. You know what I mean? Like, if two people, like, agree on that, and they're like, yes, it makes me feel closer to you for both of us to not masturbate, then sure. Live your life. But for me, no chance. Not a chance in hell. Alright, we've kind of been going diagonally in this direction for a long time. I just can't, for me personally, I can't imagine that would just lead to, like, pent-up sexual frustration and resentment and stuff. And maybe you come away from that saying you're too reliant on masturbation. And, you know, maybe that's true. But, like, if you do it better than me, sure. I think it's a perfectly normal thing to masturbate. Genuinely. No memes. No memes at all. And as a guy, sometimes, I mean, I imagine this applies to both genders. So I shouldn't have really gendered it, but it's like a common advice thing to, like, you know, If you're going on a serious date or something, or if you're thinking about making like a big relationship decision to masturbate first, to make sure that you're not thinking with the old dongle at all. And I think that kind of just applies to stuff in general sometimes, where it can literally just be like a mental relief thing, where it just like resets you mentally and stuff, you know? Like, can't Gunda bugs on the internet? We can't get freaky deaky in the sheets in the first place. Only I can touch your genitals. Not even you. We're going pretty deep here, but we should be going pretty deep, per my theory. But if it goes for too long, I think we're going to be missing Lukey Lair altogether. This is working, man. I also knew I said I was going to dial and not talk to chat a lot today, and now we've been talking about masturbating for like 6 minutes. But, in my defense, we're digging. We're digging. I mean, this is an okay time to yap. This is an okay time to yap. We're basically power washing right now. All right. This is going... It kind of feels too deep to me, chat. This kind of feels too deep to me. Power washing? You're not Markiplier? What, did he do like big ass power washing vids or something? I've never watched a Markiplier video, chat, in my life. I've seen clips. I know what the man looks like and everything. We might have to power wash the house that Lee and I are getting. Once again, if the inspection goes well and we end up getting this place, we might have to power wash the house before we move in, just because it like kind of could use it, you know, and may as well. You must watch a Markiplier video. Just watch the Five Nights at Freddy's compilation. Interesting. But a lot of power washing sim. Guy stops ticking before he finds the diamond. Yeah. Hey, that's Lukey Lair. That's Lukey Lair. I'm melee immune, actually, so I don't need to be scared of you. But I'm surprised how little you're dying. Why are you dying so little? That was kind of terrifying as fuck, chat. He's healing. It's because he's healing. What's healing you? Okay. Fucking bye. He is helping me dig. Hey, we confirmed our thought. I feel like I can geolocate that area a little bit now. It's north of Lukey Lair, and it's southwest of floor 3. Made him blow up to mix of his genuine self, and the personality became interesting. Despite Noita doing really well for us, our biggest breakout thing is still Terraria. The Terraria, like, first play video, that's, like, still, like, our, you know, day in, day out on YouTube, that's getting views and stuff. Breadloaf, guys, she said yes. Oh, did you propose, Breadloaf? Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations, that's awesome. I'm stoked for you. Yeah, new unlock for the map, 100%. Okay, that sates my curiosity about all that. Or actually, let's tinker. No, I wish we were just dating. Oh shit, well hey, good for you. Let's go. We have some good stuff to tinker with here. Moo. You cost 120 mana. What? What? That sucks, man. That sucks. I didn't hear this. I didn't hear the sound. I should have. I was thinking about the spells. We were in the Holy Mountain. That sucks. Oh, man. Chat. Gotta blame that one on the legs. We would have floated otherwise, right? We would have floated otherwise. If it weren't for the legs. Drowned in a bathtub. Happened to another streamer's streak when they tabbed out and the game was still running? That's crazy. Could have been avoided so simply if I just didn't stand there. Damn it, man. Come on. Oh, no. That sucks. No, we're not going to end Noita. It's early in the day. We have like, literally, we've got like 5 or 6 hours of Noita to play left. I'm just going to smoke a little pot and we're just going to sit here and soak in it for a second, chat. I'm just going to sit here. We're just going to soak in it for a second. I fucked up. I managed my risk poorly. I didn't think about it. I genuinely didn't notice we were below the water there. I really didn't think we were below the water when we were just standing there. Yeah, we gotta sulk for a moment and then we'll get back into it. Life needs to be paced sometimes, chat. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna play many more hours of Noita today. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Woo! The fucking clip, curiosity stated. Oh no. Soaked for long enough. Point and blame, yeah, the legs. Oh, that sucks. One of those moments where it's okay to start smoking cigarettes, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're just gonna take a second. Don't worry. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna take a second there. I've earned a second. This is the VOD. Everybody in the VOD, if you don't want to sit and yap with us for a minute, skip ahead a few minutes. Crunch the beginning. Today I'm locking in and paying more attention to the game. Just saying in advance, chat, I will be more attentive this time. That was not inattentiveness. That was not inattentiveness. To be fair. I was fully eyes on the game and did not notice I was drowning. I was reading spells. I did manage my risk poorly, but that was not inattentiveness. We can't blame that one on that, I don't think. A little bit of stupidity, sure. Smoke a little bowl for good vibes, get a run going? Yeah. Ah, sucks. Okay, I'm gonna pay the doubters. We did not survive 60 minutes. Thank you, Naya. You didn't see it coming either. At least we can say goodbye to the leggies. It wouldn't have happened without the leggies. We would have floated. I was being pretty careful that run so far, too. We didn't really do anything super reckless. I couldn't pay out even though I didn't contribute. That's weird, Mira. Huh. I guess we'll see how it goes on the next one. Damn it. Not like this. Yeah, we'll be alright. We get to run it back. It is freeing that we're done with the legs. It's very freeing that we're done with the legs. I just had grand plans for that run. You know, you guys know how that feels when it's like, I had ideas. I had stuff we were gonna do. We were getting distracted by some shinies along the way, but we were right about to just like start climbing and getting orbs and going to get in our health. We had really good spells on us. We had another Lumi. Oh, my grand plans, they're all smashed, chat. They're all smashed. We had no telly, though. We had no healing. Concentrated bolts was gonna fuck our healing. Great Jason Mraz, you win some and you learn some. I remember I really wanted a Jason Mraz record as a kid. It was not the one with, like, the song. What is it? What's his song? I'm Yours. Is that the Jason Mraz song? I'm yours. Right, that one? Yeah. Not that one. It was earlier than that. He had like a kind of slightly rocky hit on like his first record, and I want... Yes, The Remedy! Yes, Deegan, exactly. The Remedy, it's the experience. Bada bang, dun, 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 dun. That one? Yeah. We did do some good learning. That song was great. That song was great. Jason was cooking on that one. Ziggurat47, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Where are my cats? They're actually... I don't see any cats right now, Leah. I think Gizmo's in here, but maybe like under the bed? No cats. Now we're cooking with ass at a Rascal Flatts concert. I was never a Rascal Flatts maxer. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Life as a Highway. I've got 2 ears. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not super into that kind of like poppy country vibe. Modi? Oh. No. Just a shadow. Man. Yeah, I remember listening to that Jason Mraz record a good bit, though The Remedy was really the only good tune on it. Around that same time, I was listening to a lot of Shinedown for sure. Shinedown and My Chemical Romance. I was not bothered with the butt rock emo divide line. My high school girlfriend's family had money and brought me along to some cool stuff. That's rad. Life isn't a highway, life is a dirt road on the back of a fucking mountain during avalanche season. Love pressing my head into piles of clothes. Think it's my cat. Yep. Thing with black cats, if you can't tell whether you're seeing a cat, a shirt, or a shadow. Yeah, it's genuinely dangerous, too, if you have, like, black blankets and they're, like, curled up on the couch and you don't recognize them. Yum gingerbread. Roommate's package that was also Modi. Okay. Does gravy go well with tomato sauce, or is it going to be gross? I have no idea. I have no idea. Genuinely. Life is like that place in Panama with no roads, and we are barefoot. Legit perk up in anticipation every time I hear his name. We'll get some Modi Cam at some point today. Once Leah gets home, she'll probably supply Modi Cam. What was I going to say? We're going to run it back. We're going to go again. I'm trying to think if we should do anything differently. I don't know. Not really. We just need to run up another good run, right? Want to get a black hat because we're entirely black. Then carrying the fucker around. People just see 2 eyes pop out of my chest. Yeah. I hear you on that, Licorice. I'm also a black clothes enjoyer. Oatmeal Cam redeem. All right. Hold on. I'll go get him. Oh my goodness, why? He's displeased. You see that? He just hissed. He never does that at me, like, ever. Oh, Mio, why? Okay? I don't think he liked that I brought Modi. I think he was upset. By Modi's involvement. Oh, Mio. Now Modi's just gonna go lay down on the bed, by the way. You got him, was like, look, guys, Modi. Yeah, genuinely, maybe. Maybe I did wrong there. Well, there were no cats before, now there are a couple of cats. Oh. Oatmeal, you want to say hi one more time, or are you still just being a fat little bitch? Oh. Looked like he was in pain? I don't think so. Not the way I was holding him like that, She-Roy. There we go. No, she's not, Leah. I think she's under the bed. His pride was in pain. Nutter, I'm sorry to hear the back's still not doing great, man. That sucks. I'm sorry, buddy. Alright, let's get back to Noita. Time to game. That was our record health, by the way, apparently. Obviously, it's not actually our record, chat, because it's stolen our really good ones from us. At some point, At some point, when we get a really high health pool, I'm just going to choose to die without getting polyed so that we get to keep it as a record. All right, new game, me, run me back. Let's do a prediction, you know, up until the end of the episode. If you don't mind, Mira. Oh, it takes more than your good runs. We can dig. We're gonna dig. We can dig, so we're gonna dig. Shoot for a new record of places visited. Yeah, that's a good idea. All that stuff, unfortunately, we're at the point where every single, like, goal and thing requires, you know, 2 or 3 hours of just getting a good run going first. At least. We got a ways to go, you know. We're now just right at the start of another run. We're going to do our best to play carefully. Once again, I am going to, at times when we're actually dealing with combat and shit, which we weren't a lot in the last one, be ignoring y'all in the chat just so that I can focus and try and get a good run going for you. So if I miss your messages, I apologize. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Boobs perk would give me an easy win, yeah. I can yap a little right now, though, while we're just doing this. Snagged in the air, chat. I wish you were something better. Would brute forcing Wand Mart early into the run this time be good for learning and general experience gain? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's about having the power to get there. Is it snowing? Oh. Chad, is this Noita doing the thing? It's snowing IRL where I live today. Like, it hasn't... I don't know if it's started yet, but, like, we have a big-ass snowstorm coming tonight. We have a giant snowstorm coming tonight. And, like, we are to park our cars on specific sides of the road. School's closed tomorrow. Leah's not going into work. Yeah, is this... Someone told me that Noita does, like, read your location or something and do that. Careful, we weren't gonna have the O2. Reckon still in the side quest of Portal and checking surface again when you have digging capable of dense rock. Yeah. And that's pretty much where we were after last run, too, right? Those are just ducking around. Streams are always fun. Thank you, Bubbles. I appreciate you. Try super extra carefully to take no damage on floor 1. I'll try. I genuinely can't make that progress. I can't make that promise, you know what I mean? Like, I will try. I'm always trying to take no damage. Just take a walk after that last dad. It was tough for me, Deegan. I was stressing. Well, all right. Oatmeal, do not meow at the door. It's very cute that it's snowing because it's snowing here. There's a Finnish guy looking through my window, watching my every move. God, I'd be honored if some of the Finnish devs were watching our streams. I imagine Dunk must be in contact with the Noita devs, right? Or are they, like, super mysterious and don't have relationships with, like, the big streamers that cover them? Because a lot of game companies do, you know what I mean? A lot of streamers, if you're, like, very big or, like, the person for that game, you know, you talk to the devs. Cute, it's snowing because it's snowing. Well, yeah, it's in a video game. It's not going to actually, like, bury my car. You know? Which is way better. The cactus for Mira? Alright, we're gonna go get this thing. We'll grab a tablet. Ferrari Dev is a good friend and one of the biggest Ferrari YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. Gonna bury my metaphysical car. I had to park like fucking 4 streets away because I literally left to just go get a coffee this morning. I was gone 20 minutes. And by the time I was back, someone had taken my spot. And the closest spot was like, you know, several streets away. There's a big event happening in Noita Rivals. Think the devs have a hand in the organization. Not sure, though. Yeah, Squirrels was telling me about that. I may participate. We'll see. I have a lot of stuff coming up with this wedding and stuff, and I agreed to do Dr. Patat's speedrun event. So I don't know. I think the toughest thing you're struggling with in a lot of these runs, you unfortunately keep forgetting to do it every run. So I'm gonna skip the cooking and suggest that you try and stop being such a Giga Chad once. What do you... Sorry, Mira, I'm missing the previous context by that? Do you mean like I should be going back to the surface earlier? Like every time I'm like, I could go back to the surface, but then I don't and I go do something else instead? You missed the compliment? What did I do? Oh no! You meant to... Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm washed. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm washed. Thank you. You're struggling with... My reading comprehension's low, chat. My reading comprehension's low. It's melting away like modern children. Note it does put some references to community achievements, so I guess they do follow people post online. I don't know about direct contact. Not enough bowls yet, yeah. I just didn't put it together. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mira. You know I really appreciate you. Thank you for everything you do around here, genuinely. Look at all the snow building up. Like, genuinely a decent amount of snow. Alright, I gotta let oatmeal out. Hold on. I'm gonna leave the game unpaused, by the way. And if I die, fucking whatever. Mira may be a scamp, but she's a nice one. She is. Too kind. Once in a while. Does he snow, chat? No. It already stopped snowing already because I said I was enjoying it and the Noita devs were like, no. Not on my watch. By the way, I'm going to replace you with, you know, something that's obviously better. Alright. The unbeatable AFK trap boss. Thanks for the ice. Alright. Kick the mushy. He does not snow. Whatever it is, I don't know, yeah. Whatever it is, I don't know, unfortunately. I am but a dumb boy who knows nothing. Alright, now we're actually heading to the mines. Let's take Supernova's thing seriously, and I'm going to try to not take any damage. Let's go in, let's play slow and steady. You know, the old thing I say every time. We're at a decent starting point, though. You love getting that extra 50 health at the start, slow as it may be. Just goofing TBH? Well, too late. Too late. I took it seriously, so it's real now. Tony. Okay. 2 trick kills, 1 non-trick. We've got a vial over there. I'm not as interested in going immediately to the right for the tablet because I've already got one. Sure, it can be decent. Ambrosia is an excellent pick. So is that. Okay. This is some really nice RNG. And yes, please join the Discord as well. Thank you for posting that, Wash. Alright, just let that shit burn slow and steady. Don't waste any other resources. Love getting Ambrosia right at the start of the run. It's shitty in one way, because we're not really going to utilize it for quite some time in all likelihood. But it's nice to know that we just have it, because it is like one of those tools that gets you to parallel worlds. Oh, big. Okay, already up to 111 gold. Not too bad as far as a starting point can go. Take me over here, shoot the bushes, because they remind you of vegetables, which you hate. I can't believe that vegetables aren't even real, chat, that it's just a culinary term. That just goes to show that we have, literally, we can identify which of the natural things suck and which ones don't. You know what I mean? We're like, hey, if it's something that grows in nature and it tastes good, you call it a fruit. If it's something that grows in the wild and it tastes bad, you call it a vegetable. And we use it to put in all your meals and say you should eat it all the time because we want you to hate life and yourself. You know? Hey. No, fruit have seeds. Billy, or sorry, not Billy. Beefy, you're wrong. All right, we've got 2 Wans down here. I like onions. I like onions. I like peppers, obviously, chat. Well, no, never mind. I hate them all. Let me stand my ground for the bit. Google it, bozo? Oh my god, Beefy, your ignorance is showing. Okay, that's pretty good digging. Oh wait, no, it's not. I thought you were Magic Missile. You're Fireball. You suck. You suck. You suck. That's a 10-7, though. We need to get down there. This digging is fine. Googling is Aga's job. Yeah, Aga's our resident Google expert. He's our prompt engineer. And 7 me? No, but it's all seeing whatever, so that's good enough. That's good enough. We got an Uko stone down there, which I guess we might as well snag, but it's kind of dangerous. Prompt engineer is wild. That is not a meme. That is a real job that people get paid for, Mira. Ooh. Okay, we need a vial to... I'm literally 100% serious. Yeah, prompt engineer is a job. And it's what people point to when they say, oh no, AI is going to create so many jobs. Think how many people are going to be prompt engineers. Shut the fuck up. Prompt engineers. I love that. My work always tries to offer us, like, workshops on how to use AI successfully. Like, shut the fuck up. It's literally built to be the easiest damn thing on the planet. You literally just type in questions. You know, you're acting like it's writing a line of code, man. Yeah, creates one job that's actually irrelevant. I saw one CEO. Most of the time, CEOs have L takes, you know, because they're part of the ruling class and they fucking suck. But one CEO had a really funny take where he was like, AI is not helping. It is just allowing us to be quote-unquote more efficient, but really just get more things done with less resources, which means more bad ideas are getting greenlit. At the end of the day, most of the ideas in your org are bad, and, you know, production bottlenecks are actually good because they force you to prioritize just the best ideas. And I don't know how much truth there is to that exactly, but it was just refreshing to see a CEO being like, yeah, you know what? Let's not... Oh, damage. Let's not do that. Okay, what's this? Another heart. Heart me. Like an iMessage. Yep, I'm not being careful. I'm a fucking liar, Road Wolf. Oh shit, I got mana in my water. Well, we have mana now. We have no water though. It does, it puts you out if you submerge. AI is just homogenizing everything since AI has no true creativity. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. AI is very good at phrasing stuff. And once again, it has its uses. I'm not one of those people that is like, it is bad at everything it touches. It's not. It's perfectly good at plenty of stuff. It's perfectly good at plenty of stuff as long as you have a human being there to interpret what is good and what is bad that's coming out of it. But there's plenty of stuff that AI can be used for that is genuinely good and helpful. But I obviously still don't think it's the cure-all, gonna, you know, create money out of thin air thing that a lot of corporations seem to think. Right? Connections between existing data. Don't ask it to come up with original stuff. Yeah, but again, making connections between existing data, it can do very useful things. It's not about the tool being bad. It's about that the tool is not going to benefit, you know, humanity in the long run because of the way it will be wielded. Ha! Worm pheromone potion. I mean, I'd kind of rather just a water potion than this Ukoskivi. I'm going to be real with you. So, grab this. Tried using AI once, tell me write a parody. It got the number of syllables wrong and wasn't very good for what I was looking for. So I'm instructed directly to use it at work, but it's perfectly good at plenty of tasks. Lots of repetitive stuff, lots of stuff that you can find the answers and information for online, spreadsheets and stuff. Great at that kind of stuff. Great at repetitive work, which is stuff that a lot of people do for their jobs. I've used it in content creation to get feedback for like thumbnails and stuff. I never use it to like generate them because it's bad at it. You know what I mean? That's where it's like you got to know what it's good at. Also, I want to do that. Part of it's like making it and having, you know, my flair, my stuff on it or whatever. But being like, hey, look at this thumbnail, what is good about it? And it can just pull like data on like what is good about thumbnails and be like, oh, you know, if you bump the contrast on your face 10% and you make this element a little smaller, that's going to help for X and Y reason. And there's stuff like that that usually is pretty solid advice that it's basing on just, you know, like research data that is helpful. That is helpful. And like I said, at work, we use it all the time for various stuff, from like reading PDFs that like aren't scannable by default tools to like getting it to like read through a bunch of responses in something. See ya. Make a pick of Crunch. Hamus Hybrid. What else do you need it for? Collapsed Mines. We only have 58 health. We've taken more damage than we should have, obviously. We're over 400 gold, so we're at a decent place. We have good loot. If we leave now, we don't have to worry about finding a water vial on this floor. A lot happening there. Okay. Just leave. Just leave and leave the worm pheromone over here, and we'll see if this draws a worm to here. I've never really tested if just having a thing full of worm pheromone does anything. Let's see. Are worms gonna come crawling for this? Maybe. And now, for science. Nope. Nope. Okay. Grab this, we're low. Kill the lantern to be safe. Oh, like if I fight Steve? Good thinking. Good forward thinking, Mira. Nice. Very, very, very nice. 2 Lumi, floor 1, love it. B-hole? Lumi timer? Perk lottery, floor 1. Okay. Perk lottery, floor 1. Perk lottery, floor 1. You know what fishes in the Holy Mountain are? Yeah, they're innocent creatures. Kind of silly, but not super important right now, related to worms, HMs. Sure, go ahead, Super Dead. 1. Not Gamba, it's Perk Lottery. It's Perk Lottery. It's way better than that. It's not Gamba. Saw blades are good. They're not as good as Lumi. They're not as good as Lumi. 11 mana charge. Want a cookie on what they mean? No, I don't. Because I do know that they apparently weren't always there, and it's okay for me not to know right now. Honestly, as an artist, I think the hate towards AI is mainly based on people trying to be paid. Both artists and people who hire them. As a tool, even generative AI has great potential, but not yet. Yeah, no, I think what AI is doing to the art world is horrific, obviously. The fact that, like, AI artists are rising up for, like, in all fields, you know, like, creative, like visual stuff, music stuff, you know? No chance to receive a wonderful benefit? So many good things. You will force the legs back on you. It's not gameplay related. Okay, sure, go ahead. We got you now. The wand is bad. The mana charge speed is very, very bad. This wand is decent. Right. Oh no, AI discourse here. All right, we're all good. We're all good. We're just yapping. All right. Oh, we don't have enough money now. Shit, I wanted that wand as well. Kills creativity? Yes, it does. It does. I am not for generative AI replacing art in any way. It's not all. Hey, thanks for hanging, Nutter. I hope you have a great night. Oh no! God damn it. It's running out? All right. At least you didn't drown. We only took, at the end of the day, we only took a little damage. It's not that bad, and now we can buy more wands, so things open up for us a little bit. Not the end of the world. We get black hole, which is nice. How do you do here? That feels pretty good, and it opens us up using another one of these wands for firing. Like using you for firing. You know what I mean? We could do something like this. They'll slow as hell. Crazy. We can't even get the I guess, yeah, it's not enough to get that recharge all the way down. You would need to wrap it. We could buy this to wrap. Has good mons on it, or we could buy this to shoot saw blades. Hey, what's up, Mango? Welcome in. You're trash? My biggest gripe with AI creators is that things are not called what they are. Like people saying that something's AI generated is of their creation, then you point out it's not. They start to sketch an owl on a globe saying that then when you play guitar, it's guitar making music and not you, completely missing the point. Yeah, a lot of people just don't get it. A lot of people just don't get it. But no, I get it, buddy. I get it. But yeah, we're rambling about AI, which I know a lot of people are tired of hearing this discourse. So yeah, we'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it there. 1 second, actually, real quick, chat. I'm getting a call. Hold on. We're back. We're gonna continue playing Noita. I took a long phone call. We got a couple raids. We also got asked the question, what's better, potatoes or croissants? I'm saying, with hesitance, I love potatoes, but I think croissants. I think croissants are better. Now, let's cook a little bit more. And let's see if we can make a better wand. If we wrap you... Gonna burn mana pretty fast, and it sucks. It's still slow as hell. It's still slow as hell, but we really don't have any fast wands, man. We really don't have any fast wands. What about you? And that's just gonna burn the mana instantly. We can concentrated mana to dig out. We can concentrated mana to dig out. Smoke a nice spliff with some nice static dry sip to enjoy the stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy. It's time to just game. Thank you guys once again for sticking around through the long phone call. I appreciate you. Okay. So, we are on our first Holy Mountain for everybody just jumping in on the raids. We got Perk Lottery as our first perk, which is amazing, obviously. We have some okay tools. But not everything we really need to make this shit sing yet. Our wands aren't great. And nothing is fast for our spark bolts. I kind of do need the saw blades, man. I'm not going to lie to you. The saw blades would be the easiest way to handle this next floor in terms of damage. This is okay for digging for now, I guess. And we broke our fucking ambrosia because I'm the stupidest person on the planet. Crunchpuff, Super Dead, Casanova, Revived Cookie Response. Do you know what's under the shop of the HM? Have you interacted with it much before? The worm crystal. The worm crystal. I do know what it is. I've barely interacted with it. And don't really know, you know, what I should be doing with it. Fuck, I'm sad about the ambrosia, chat. That was the misclick of the century. Like, I think I've broken the worm crystal before, and it was like the worms are mad at you, maybe? Something like that? That's good enough to get out. Was the starter bomb wand a bad one? Kind of. It had like 11 mana recharge, which is pretty bad. It might be better than, you know, this, though, for right now. We're never gonna fire that, and like this might be best. Yeah, probably okay. Hey, 10:50 streams. Let's go, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out here, man. For real. Have you ever wanted to throw a bottle? You can set the controls to make that impossible. I mean, on rare occasion, yes, I do want to throw a bottle. Like if I have an extra water bottle and I throw it at Steve, or not Steve, at Stan. And I throw the tablet all the time. So I have throw, so it's not on like right click or whatever anymore. It's on a mouse button. So I have to be like a little more intentional with it. But I think this is okay for now. We can dig. Honestly, do you speed it up too much? Yeah. That's just better. Even just one might be okay. That it lasts longer? I'd kind of rather slower but more consistent. I like that. That's a nice middle ground. Tablet can be thrown with a different button. Oh, interesting. Why does your Lumi look like a little imp? What do you mean? Alright, now immediately over to KFC. We're looking for good wands. Wands are our thing right now. We have bad wands. Look up that gold. Honestly, I don't even care about that one. Ooh, large. You're a good backpack. You're better than this, I think. Do I keep the 2 capacity? Now I kind of wish I wasn't firing you. Well, actually, hold on. This guy's just as good. Hold on, go back and tinker. Oh, why does your Lumi look a little limp? It's because my Lumi looks a little limp because of the double scatters adding spread. The gods are upset after HM1. It's true. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. But we already have good Lumi tools. And Lumi is really, really good at killing both Steve and Stan. We also had Ambrosia. I might be able to slurp a little more of it up. Limp Imp, new band name. That's actually very funny. Yep. That's pretty good as is, actually. That's just an improvement anyways. Limp Bizkit in shambles. Limp Bizkit's having like a bit of a revival, aren't they? Yeah, just need a little shred of precious ping pong or some kind of other lifetime extendo shit. And then we could be really cooking with, you know, fryer grease. With grease fires. If you're not cooking with grease fires, chat, then you're not, you know, cooking. Really? About Limp Bizkit? Yeah. I think so. They like are kind of like they put out some new music and people like them and stuff, you know? All right, a lot happening here. You lived. Come on, dude. Haha, Silma. Oh, whoa. Yo, we've never seen one of those down here before. That's amazing. You usually get this over in the Tundra chat, and I personally don't bother. I've never seen this not over in that little, like, special place in the Tundra. It can't even dig through rock, though. Oh, wait, no, it's just too far? Yeah. Does it dig gold? No, it doesn't. I personally don't bother. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't seem amazing. Nope. I didn't think left clicking it would throw it, chat. I didn't think left clicking would throw it. Good for getting rid of dangerous liquids. Yeah, it burns liquids. Like it did just there with the slime. I mean, it's an okay enough thing to hold for right now. You know what I mean? I'm not mad about holding this. I'm mad that I just hurt myself with it so bad. Yeah, let's see. How good are you at destroying liquids? Very good. Claymore build, chat. Okay, wait, sorry. I said I was gonna be careful today. You can use it to get above mountain. True, but I already did that. Sorry, I said I was gonna be careful. I just wanted to try to use it as a claymore a little bit, obviously. See ya! Obviously, yeah, obviously. What's up, Cerberus? Welcome in, buddy. I missed some other folks showing up while I was gone, too, by the way. If anybody showed up while I was gone on the phone, welcome in. I'm sorry I missed ya. Holy Lumi. Okay. But doctor, I'm 80% liquids. Worth it, killing enemies with Paha so much funny. Yeah, very worth. Road says not to die, Strummer. Okay. There's Holy Mountain. Alright, stay careful. We don't need to leave yet. I would love to find more hearts, anything like that. I'm really bummed I lost the ambrosia immediately, but what are you gonna do? Heart me! No, I uploaded my tablet! Shit! Go get it before it deloads from the chunk. Go get it before it deloads or whatever. It might have already deloaded, I guess, if it did. Hit. You giggle your weed with a vape? No. Sometimes I use, like, disposable vapes, but if you mean, like, actually vaporize my weed, no, I don't. Oh, my God. God damn it, I don't want to lose my tablet. I like my tablet, man. Have you played Deadlock? I played Deadlock a bit, back like a year and a half ago, maybe, and I really enjoyed it. A lot of people weren't about it. I was one of the Deadlock enjoyers. I felt like it was pushing, Nice! I felt like it was pushing the mobile format forward. I think it still needed some time in the oven, certainly, but I'd be very interested in rechecking out Deadlock. Alright. I see that heart down there, don't worry, chat. Deadlock mentioned. Have you been playing Deadlock at all, Hex? Hex, would you goon your shit off if I played Deadlock? Hex, would you want to jump in on a 6-stack in Deadlock or whatever? Ooh, acid potion, harm pheromone. Vaporize through the volcano. Oh yeah, I've seen those. The plastic bags. Yeah, you fill up the weed condom. Watching Reb Ford play Deadlock on a Sinclair cosplay. Oh my god. She really is the people of the gamer people, you know? I see the heart. Don't worry. Alright, you're getting the full business. Thanks. Hey, what's up, Ebony? Welcome in. Weed condom is hilarious. It's kind of a weed condom. What is a weed? Or, sorry, not what is a weed. What is a condom but a plastic bag? And a way to make sex, you know, safer, but also worse. Good night. Hey, we'll catch you later, Diego. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Yeah, now would be a good time to stop reading. You're right, Beefy. I'm talking about weed condoms. Okay, let's shoot this guy. I'm gonna dial into the game. Shoot this guy in the head. We're at 46 health, which is pretty low to be exploring Kush Caverns. All right, we're at like 20 health. That's too low to be exploring Kush Caverns. We're gonna have to make 400 gold work, especially because we could just leave. Bird, what's going on? You heckin' scamp. Acid ball. Concentrated. Giga black hole. Why do this, actually? Let's just trick kill him. Come over here. Haha! He's gonna aggro the fishies. Perfect. Idiot. Hitless. Woo. See ya. You gotta hand it to me, chat. I've gotten okay at dodging Stan's blast. I still get hit. I still get hit plenty often. But I've gotten decent at it. I really don't like +1. I know that it saved my runs before and shit. I don't care. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Let's go! Yes, let's go! Oh, baby! Oh, yes! Oh, my God. Oh, we're gonna take it. This isn't even... Who cares about this one? But I guess why not, right? I'm not gonna reroll on one. Not worth. Not worth. That's just gonna drive up your reroll costs. Okay, now if we get any healing, man, we are in a great position. RNG gods are on my side today, Bird. Wash, genuinely. Now no hubris. Yeah. I gotta really dial. That second floor was bad, chat. It was. Alright, we don't need fart. I'm legit not even keeping one fart. Legit not even keeping one fart, chat. Fart good? You can fart on him? No, Bird. Fart not good. Extra item, I guess, yeah, is decent early on. I actually don't even know if I've ever taken it before, chat. That might be progress. It is. I've never taken it. So, hey, it's progress. It's something. We got a thing. I mean, the fart's still there, Bird. Don't go bemoaning the death of the fart just yet. Not too fast. There you go. That's what you want. Okay, and now we can use you to maybe speed up another thing. And then you can't hang mana-wise, you know, we could drink some concentrated mana, but... And the recharge just isn't good enough. That one's okay. It's so slow, dude. What do? You just take away spread, that's it. -60 is actually pretty sick, though. I do have the trigger in the shop for only 40. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, whoops. I was like, what the fuck? Yak, what's going on? Throw puff, that's me, baby. That's me. I mean, shooting these out is not the best. That's gonna hurt bad, but... You add spread? You do. You add a lot of spread. Make you go much more straight. I mean, that's gonna hurt. Bit distracted, but there was an extra heart above the acid potion on the last floor. Oh, was there? I might have missed it, Ebony. You could be right. We could go back up. Our wands are kind of shit. Maybe it's worth going back up to the previous stage. Although this is gonna piss the gods off even more. Whatever, though, right? And it's just gonna take forever. We could use Black Hole instead. Eep! Run! 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 Get the water mixing around in there. Get the water mixing around in there. Backseat the idea for Shooty Wand? Only if you're in the mood to hear it. I'm okay. I'm okay. I want to just play the game. Did you have a trigger? Maybe we could, I don't know, put something dangerous on it, perhaps? Alright, I'm gonna stop reading chat for a little bit. Let's go over here. Let's get back to Kush Caverns. Let's get some good wands. So there was another heart right up above here, I guess. I genuinely don't see it. Oh, there it is. Ebony. Yep. If it's mildly dangerous to Mina's health, he is not going to play with it. Simply untrue. Simply untrue. Once again, can I cite the time I fired a nuke orbit and tanked it to my face entirely because chat wanted me to? It's a good Lumi. All right, KFC, we're here, chat. Keep going back. Go back into safety? Okay, teleport's gone. Teleport's gone. The acid potion could be funny. Just clear the darkness down here a little bit. I can't believe you did that. Nuke orbits like 4 nukes. Yeah, and I survived it too. I survived it. I do have explosion immunity. I could, you know... We could use the nuke this time. We just need fire immunity as well. I'm not comfortable unless we get fire immunity as well. Okay, how many times is that? We kicked it 4 times? That's probably enough. We don't need to be greedier than that. By the way, the wand we made seems fine. Alright, potion. I would love to find some replacement ambrosia. Pheromone is interesting, man. Pheromone's interesting. At this point, maybe better than a tablet. I have some pretty strong wands. Maybe better than a tablet. What if we kicked it 5 times? More impressive parrying a nuke or headbutting it? No, I didn't find a nuke. I was being lambasted in the chat, Yan, for never liking to do dangerous things in Noita. So I cited. Oh yeah. I cited the incident where I cast Nuke Orbit purely to sate the sadistic needs of chat. Look at that. Recharge, baby. Ooh, do not mind if I do. Crap. I see him. Ooh. That's a very good wand. Shit. Actually, you know what? I have a fuckload of Lumi. I could lose a little Lumi. Fungal shift this viable run into an unviable one. Yeah, Mira, that one, you can see my logic there. I know you can. Good, it's okay. I don't want to lose my B-hole. I don't want to lose my B-hole. Maybe we just leave. Maybe we just leave. We got some good wands. I think we just call it. We got what we came here for. We don't push our luck. I'm already at 200 health. And I'm kind of living on borrowed time since we're supposed to be on the next floor. That is ambrosia, though. That is a lot of ambrosia, though. Oh, man. Kids getting oil to ambrosia slow. All right, get me out of here. We're not doing fucking oil to ambrosia, chat. We'll kick this one more time for the boys. Look at that. No explosion, chat. Let's go. Actually, we're immune to explosive damage. We're immune to explosive damage. What am I talking about? I see that teleportation. Hopefully it doesn't, Yep, there it goes. I do have infinite digging. Okay, take me back down here. Now, let's tinker a little bit. Lightning bolt. I'll keep one of you, but apart from that, you're pretty much dead to me. Take B-hole off for right now, so we could have dropped this piece of shit wand. You take away Castellet, which we love. Put that on a Spark Bolt, and it makes Spark Bolt not have Castellet. That's amazing. Lightning is so fun. Yeah, it is. It is, just, you know. You know. I think we all know what lightning does to a guy like me, man. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. And then just like straight up just like do like this. Slow. It's too slow. We're hitting recharge time. So, give me another one of these. Right? And that should afford me one more. More spread than I would like, though. But we're kind of burning the mana faster than I would think. What do you have, 103 mana regen? You're 240. You're 240. What am I doing? I'm crafted on the wrong wand like a damn idiot. Once again, spreading like crazy. Put another one of these on here. And then let's also see if we can squeeze in our good old reduced spread. No, why do you suck? Doesn't have enough mana? Oh, we have too many spells in here. I mean, that's really, for just a Spark Bolt, it's pretty shitty. For just a Spark Bolt, that's pretty shitty, dude. We would need that to be a much higher damage spell to be worth what it's doing right now. What about? That'll do. That's an improvement. Maybe not an amazing improvement. Different damage field. No, I'm okay. I want to tinker right now. I want to tinker. I don't think we're hitting max mana. No, yeah, it's casting it. It's only getting the actual trigger on there at the very end, though. Not the best. We could, you know, do a little of this, but that's obviously only a temporary solution. I mean, that's gonna fucking hurt. I'll say that. The red in the mana, it's hitting max. Okay. I thought that just meant you were running out of mana. How much do you cost? 30 mana. How much is that? 16.5? That'll do. That'll do, chat. I don't think this one hurts me. Gunpowder Arc's hysterical. Obviously not going to do that. Sparkly Bounce will burn me. Freeze Charge could be okay in some circumstances. Not necessary right now. There's just a lot of drop on that. That's the big thing to worry about for floor 3. We kind of want something that's going to shoot a little straighter. Thing is, this is also a Lumi wand. Electric Torch, a must-have. When you see red in the, like when you see full mana and hit fire, if you see it red. Okay, yeah. Glowing Lance is kind of pog. It digs through stuff. It's just the droop. It's just the ED factor that I'm a little worried about. And I think you guys know it's for good reason. Fireball sucks, by the way. Never use Fireball, chat. I also don't think we need Firebolt. I'm going to be real with you. I am going to keep the rest of the Lumis so that Mira doesn't quit the mod team. We're going to lose Burning Trail for right now. Going to lose Fire Trail for right now because you're trash. And then one of you can be... Or I guess we could have kept some of it and had a backpack. But I'd kind of rather be... I don't know, a little more agile than that right now. We can dig with this. We can fight with this. We don't need anything else. We don't need anything else. Do you cost something? You had a shitload of spread. Don't put that on there. Maybe I lose one of the Lumis with timer. That's a lot of Lumi with timer. Fireball's so good in confined areas. Trust. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, and once again, thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for not spoiling all that and for just chilling, playing some Noita. I appreciate you guys. I'm having a lot of fun so far today. Swap double scatter for double spell? That's actually a good point, Fat Horo. Make it a little more direct, and it makes it cost no mana. Or they both cost no mana, but that one adds spread. Alright, stage 3. We're decently powerful. We're decently powerful for stage 3. Let's not let that get to our head, though. We're still gonna go slow and steady here. Shoot the tits off that rat. He cooked his last meal last night. Sorry, buddy. Close down the restaurant. 35. Oh, big hits it instantly. I should have seen it, too. Good news is the damage is good. Damage is looking very good. We blew that guy up instantly. Last run knowledge. Like, should I go and dig down the eye thing? We could try. We could try to go and dig down there, but that might be a lot of digging for nothing. The lances going through the snow is really satisfying. Hey, chat, look, a heart. Gotcha. All right, so tanky, that's the goal, right? That's the goal. Puff out heart with no assist from chat. It's my first time. I feel really good about it, Wash. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here for it. Thanks for sticking through 300 hours of hanging out here. Watch me play Noita before I found my first heart. How's Paha Silma here? Very good. By the way, chat, you know what's something that just occurred to me? As I was burning through this, I seriously, I just thought of this. I was burning through this with Paha Silma, and it occurred to me. I was like, oh, it's gonna burn through frozen rock, no problem. Sparkbolt digs through frozen rock. I know Sparkbolt digs through frozen rock because we can get that heart above the mountain by just shooting straight up at it. You just shoot straight up the mountain and you will shoot down the heart through frozen rock. So that just made me think, if we put freeze charge on Sparkbolt, could we dig through rock with it? And what extent of rock could we dig through it? If we freeze dense rock, can we dig through that with Sparkbolt? That could be big. Nobody tell me. Nobody tell me. We're numerous today with the raids and everything. Thank you guys for sticking around through the raids. I appreciate you. Nobody tell me, but I think at least, by this thinking, I could at least dig through just regular rock. Meaning that something like, if you manage to get your hands on it, you know, HM1 freeze charge, you could goof. You could maybe goof a bit on stage 2 with it. I don't know. It's something to think about, dude. It's something to think about. I think there's something there. Once again, do not tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just wanted to cue you guys into my thinking, because that just occurred to me with the frozen rock now, and now I'm kind of excited to try it. But also, part of what led that thinking is that everyone's always like, you know, super pogging over freezing charge. So I feel like it's got to do a little more than just be good added damage. Come on. Oh, not like this! This is a terrible situation to be in. Get out. You like the thought process? Hell yeah, Mira. Yeah, that's one of those things I enjoy when streamers do it, so I try to remember to do it, you know? It's fun to know how people are thinking. That's always what makes me like a streamer, if they can kind of narrate their thoughts well and include you on their line of thinking and make you feel like you're able to follow what they're doing. Stay ruminating. This is a ruminating game. Enjoying the stream while I craft? Let's go, Deegan. Yeah, I'll check out the cat toy you post in the Discord later. Ooh. You're just better this for the same number of slots. Worth picking up. Probably not going to use, but worth picking up. You're a shuffler with Sawblade Orbit. Leave it there. But I want to try to dig down to the eyeball this time. I guess we have infinite digging. The only thing it will cost us is time. That's a decent wand. Are you better than this? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Oh, you guys see that worm back there? Eater of World 69420 is lurking in the shadows, chat. I was like, why are we hitting max mana again? It's because we ran out of fucking concentrated mana juice. We ran out of concentrated mana juice. So next puddle we find, let's slurp some water out of it and then concentrated mana it. Stay far away from that fucking guy. We need some blue juice. That's right, Mira. The hell was that? Oh, is it Paha Silma? Did I just hit myself with Paha Silma? I hit something with it. Holy shit, Shai Halud. That's scary, chat. That's scary. He just hit a propane tank. Did it hurt him? Lost in the sauce code? Hell yeah. I want to fight him, but I kind of think for the good of the run we shouldn't, right? Yeah, he just took the 2 propane tanks and then fucked off. I kind of think we shouldn't fight him, chat. That was fun. Yeah, that's a big boy. You see how much health he had left after just eating 2 propane tanks to the face? I kind of think we let him just live his wormy life. Simply don't get hit. True. We filling water here? Kind of stuck in the sauce. Hey, Tweaked Highly, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Fucking please, Noita. Come on, man. God damn it. Yeah, mix mana with water, makes more mana. Proliferates, bird. Chat. Haha, pink bolt to the rescue. Oh, I should have taken this fucker out. You gotta do science, bird. You gotta put everything in everything. Uh-oh. That's also not the end of Concentrated Mana's mysteries, I'll say that much. Yeah, if I started hearing the worm, oh my god. Hey, I'll be War, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate you. Oh, that one's okay. Now, let's fill up, get our slurp juice going. You ever tried using the Noita Arena mod? I have not. I have not, actually. I have heard of it, though, and someday we certainly will. I'm still doing a blind playthrough, so I've got a lot to learn about the game, so I haven't been modding it too much. We did a little Entangled Worlds with my buddies. But that's basically where we've called the modding of Noita for right now, just until I, you know, kind of exhaust some more of the vanilla stuff. Celleratium, you're not worth taking, IMO. Blind fire in there a little bit. Tangled Worlds is fun. Yeah, we actually might do that again this week. I gotta ask my roommates. Because especially now that I'm officially going to be moving soon, at least most likely, you know, the times of easily just bringing my roommates on stream are going to come to a close. At least physically on the stream. We got to get a couple more segments like that, and I got to do, like, the UFO 50 scavenger hunt with Blender and stuff. I mean, I could still, like, have them over my place, you know, it just won't be the same ease of access. Right now I live with, you know, 6 people. Stop shooting me! Stop! No! I asked nicely! Wait here for a moment. Okay. Alright, down to 90 health. We have 1,000 gold. We've gotten some decent loot off the floor. Motherfucker. Okay, careful. Money. A little bit of it. 1,200 buckaronis. $1,200 ruse. I see that sniper over there in the flummoxium. He's flummoxed as fuck. Yeah, isn't it great when you flummox someone? Flummoxing someone is a great feeling. I live to flummox. Invisibilium almost got me there, chat. Genuinely. Kind of mid. Kind of mid. I guess you're maybe better than this, though, honestly. Bro, what's the word flummox? He's flummoxed by it. I'm not flummoxed by it. I understand it well. I understand it well. And in fact, I feel like it is, you know, it's a word that had the opposite feeling of how it makes you feel, how it describes. Dodges, thank you. Flummox is a good word, though. Chat, what's your favorite word? My favorite word is surreptitious. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's got tit in it, and I'm a boob guy, but I don't know. I just like surreptitious. I like the rhythm of it. I like the repeated S's. There's something about it, man. Surreptitious is my favorite word. Ow, ate that one. Land in there. Aga, is that the German word or whatever? That's like the longest word ever. Synonymous because I like M's and N's and OU's. Okay, hey, I respect that reasoning. Mine is Jengalane. It's your own name. I mean, I guess you do you. My favorite word is tender. Interesting, tender. Tender is not my favorite word, but tender's a part of my favorite spoonerism. My spoonerism, for anyone who doesn't know, is when you replace the first, like, consonant sounds of two different words. And I think that buffalo tenders makes for a very funny spoonerism because it comes out to tuffalo benders. And that's just good, clean humor, chat. That's just good, clean humor. We're like bespaller. Although any very old insult is... I don't even know what bespaller means. Oh, Sisyphean or like Sisyphean? Love the word duck. Duck's a good word. Rhymes with fuck and cuck and luck. We're getting a little low, by the way, though. I'm doing the thing again where I'm saying don't be careful, but now I'm just yapping about favorite words. I like small, too, with an O. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Sometimes, like, I very much so am the type of person who dislikes baby talk. Like, when people indulge in a lot of, like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, that kind of thing. That gets my goat. And it's fine, you know, live your life. If that doesn't bother you, if you fuck with baby talk, whatever. You know, baby talk your cock off. I don't give a shit. But I really don't like it. But I don't mind the same thing in text form. Like, I don't mind, like, ooh texting, you know? I don't mind saying small with an O and whatever. So basically, you know, I'm just a judgmental cunt at the end of the day. Ooh. Penguinitude? Penguinity? Means fatness? That's good. That's good. Your loathsome penguinity, sir. You are a disgrace to both your family and your country. Yeah, ooh, pause at you. Yeah, see, that doesn't grind my fucking gears, but baby talk does. I dated a girl at one point who, like, did baby talk a little bit, and I was not about it. Apologize that I wrote at you, Malding. Don't mind when I go, ooh. Yep. Timorousness. What does that mean, Aga? Enlighten me. I'm always here for a good word, chat. We are gonna have to fight Steve again, don't forget. A lot of shit exploding over there, man. Is that Uko? LN's a good word. Ooh, yo. Did you see extra max HP? I did. What is that? What is that? What the hell? Big fan of the... Yeah, that was a good word. Very, very useful. How did you see that? I don't... My cursor went over it. My cursor went over it, and I saw it say extra health. Believe it, sometimes, chat, I see things even you don't. And there's our third finger, which was the main thing I was really looking for at this point. Nice. Now what do we ditch, though? At this point, maybe the concentrated mana. Surreptitious is good. I like Serendipitous. Serendipitous also very nice. Serendipitous also very nice. I kind of want to keep the Paha Silma because it might be able to get rid of lava. If it gets rid of lava, that's very big. I guess I don't have an immediate use for it. Pheromone's just good for healing. That's the only use I have for Pheromone right now. Water, we need to douse ourselves. Mana is good for mana reasons. Crazy dangerous? No, yeah, I need to leave right now. I need to leave right now. I don't think I want to stick around for the dig at this point. We still have more to go to the left, and there's more enemies over there. We could always come back up. I don't know, chat. Can you guys... Oop! Don't drown. Can you guys give me numbers? 1 to drop my water, 2 to drop my pheromone, 3 to drop my Paha Silma, 4 to drop my concentrated mana. I do think we should take the broken spell, and then we can just do that thing. Make a 50-50 water pheromone. Maybe lose mana. I'm feeling losing mana. It was almost 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. Yeah. I think 4 makes sense. Drink it, though. Hey, we'll catch you later, Notice. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Have a good night. Mana's nice, but never game-changing. Yeah, true, Blue. I could've poured the mana and then replaced it, but whatever. Heal me. You coming? I don't know if I pulled him. I don't know if we pulled him. There he is. Pinpointer? Ooh, Peace with Gods! What happens if I pull Peace with Gods while he's here? And then he aggro's the fish. I'm not gonna, I wanted to pull Peace with Gods while he's there, but I'm not gonna risk it, chat. Sorry, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm also very curious, but I really felt like I was gonna take damage if we did that. Plasma Beam, chat's favorite spell. Pinpointer's nice, Gold is Forever is okay. Oh, let's go. Oh shit, we've been recording this run for 2.5 hours, chat. Granted, I had a 20-minute phone call, but we gotta wrap this episode. We'll wrap this episode at the end of this HM. I think we reroll now. I think these are both good. Fly faster and lower spread is very good. Pinpointer's good, but with perk lottery, I kind of think we reroll. Give me numbers. I could share my experience? Yes, Potato, share your experience, because I'm curious to know, and I was not willing to test it. 3, meaning reroll, He's still there and still angry. Okay, so it's good we didn't do it. 1 or 3, yeah. I think I like the reroll here. Not really worth. I mean, actually, this is just projectile resistance. Why would this be bad? Not blind. Yes, let's go, Mira. Yeah, Lukey mutation. Yeah, yes, Cole, I drowned myself in the HM like a fucking idiot. I'm ashamed of it. Slime Blood's good here. Slime Blood's good, because it's higher projectile resistance. Does it give us anything else? I don't think it does. I have another progress? What's the other progress? I fire something new? Oh, I'd never taken Slime Blood. Yeah, and I'm immune to being slowed down by slime as well. That's decent. That's decent. What are you? Are you speed up light shot? Considerably faster, but deal less damage. This would be a good healing wand then, wouldn't it? I actually don't know if healing works that way. But theoretically, that could be a good healing wand if subtracting damage means more healing. Flamboat makes you a cool guy. Considerably faster is ×7, yeah, which is crazy. But moving faster is only so good. This would be maybe really good on like a homing rock or something. The wand's weird though. The wand is weird. You know, that's not just like a regular chillin' wand. Can we make something that much better? You know what? Let's save the take rate for the next episode, chat. Let's take 10 minutes. I know I already took that 20-minute phone call, so I'm sorry that we're taking another break soon, but I didn't really get a breakdown. I gotta use the bathroom and stuff. Let's do a little tinkering at the top of the next episode. This run's going well so far. Let's not try to bite off any more than we can chew. I'm going to continue to try to be careful. I know I've already fucked up on that a ton so far, but, you know, there's always time to improve. Hopefully it's going to be better a little later. Let's pay out the believers there. Let's end that first episode for the day. We are going to keep playing Noita, though, for several more hours, so if you're enjoying the stream, definitely stick around. If you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.